morning, dear students. Welcome to EVS class. Hope you all are fine and safe at home. Today we are going to learn our last chapter, that is chapter 19, Building and Construction. In this chapter we will learn different kinds of building materials used in construction, how are bricks made, and various people involved in the construction of houses.
Children, look at the pictures carefully and write the name of the type of house shown in each picture in the blanks. Here the first picture is a kacha house and the second picture is a pakka house. Can you say the materials that are used for building these two houses? Yes, we know that kacha house is made up of straw and bamboo and pakka house is made up of bricks and cement. Our first topic is building materials. Children, can you say some materials that are used to construct the buildings? Yes, bricks, cement, concrete, metal bars, and rods are used to construct the buildings that we see around us. Aluminium, iron, or wood is used to make the doors and windows. Glass is used for the window panes. Stone and tiles are used for the flooring. Electrical fittings, wires, and plumbing materials are also used in construction. We know that bricks are used to make our houses are blocks of clay that are baked in a kiln. Now let us learn how bricks are made. Bricks are made by taking clay and leaving it in the open to become soft and remove oxides. What are oxides? Oxides are chemicals that consist of oxygen combined with other substance. Clay is then mixed with water for molding. A lump of this mix is then rolled in sand and then slapped into a wood or metal mold. Once the bricks are set, they are removed from the mold and dried in the sun for 2 weeks. Then they are baked in an oven or kiln at very high temperatures. The bricks are then ready for use. I hope it is clear. Children, do you know the different people involved in the construction of a house? Construction of houses and other buildings require proper planning and raw materials like bricks, cement, concrete, etc. Besides this, we need the services of laborers and skilled workers. An architect makes the plan for the house. After the plan is approved, the actual construction work is given to an engineer. He supervises the construction and makes sure that the right process is followed. He supervises the contractor and his team of workers. Then a building contractor is employed who hires workers and laborers to complete the construction. For the construction of any building, the first step is to lay the foundation by using steel or concrete, so the building is held firmly in its place. A strong foundation protects the building from earthquakes and keeps out moisture and cold. Once the foundation is ready, masons and their team of laborers build the walls, floors, and roof using bricks, cement, iron rods, and tiles. Then the carpenters complete the house by making the doors, windows, cupboards, and other wooden structures. As the house is being built, electricians lay the electrical lines and boxes for all the electrical fittings. Plumbers work side by side with the masons to fit all the taps, water and sewage pipes, and other sanitary fittings. Once the house is constructed, the finishing touch is given by painters and interior designers, who design the interior of the house and furniture. Many tools are used in building and construction. Can you say some tools that are used in building and construction? Hand tools such as trowels, hammers, pliers, saws, and metal files, and power tools such as drills, nail guns, and cutters for cutting and welding metal are used in building and construction. Our next topic is bridges. Bridges are made for the smooth movement of traffic over a river or for linking two hills or mountains. They may be temporary or permanent. Many bridges are made with railway tracks for trains to move on. The flyovers are bridges that carry one road or railway line over other roads and railway lines for easy traffic. A bridge is usually supported by columns, towers, and even hard rock structures that give it a firm foundation. Now let us learn more about different types of bridges. First one is beam bridge. A beam bridge is a permanent bridge made of logs, steel beams, or concrete. It is supported by pillars. Next type is arch bridge. Arch bridge is shaped like an arch. It is a permanent bridge made of steel, concrete, and bricks. Next one is cantilever bridge. Cantilever bridges are like beam bridges, but they are supported from only one end. Howrah Bridge in Kolkata is an example of a cantilever bridge. It is also known as Rabindra Setu. Next one is movable bridge. These are constructed on busy waterways. These bridges have a portion that can be moved up or on a side to let boats and ships sail through it. The Tower Bridge over the River Thames in London is an example of a movable bridge. Next type of bridge is suspension bridge. A suspension bridge is a type of bridge in which the deck, that is the load-bearing portion, is hung with the help of suspension cables. The Golden Gate Bridge in San Francisco, USA is an example of a suspension bridge. Next one is temporary bridges. Temporary bridges may be built by placing a tree trunk or a bamboo log over the space to be bridged. Sometimes a number of ropes may be used. These bridges can be found in many parts of India. I hope it is clear. Now let us do the exercise part. Our first exercise is choose the correct option. Number 1. The special ovens in which bricks are made are known as option A. Kilns, B. Kilns, C. Kites. Correct option is option B. Kilns. Number 2. The plan for a house is made by an option A. Architect, B. Mason, C. Engineer. Correct option is option A. Architect. Number 3. A mason finishes option A. Windows, B. Walls, C. Doors. Correct option is option B. Walls. Number 4. A strong dash protects the building from earthquakes. Option A. Roof, B. Walls, C. Foundation. Correct option is option C. Foundation. Number 5. Dash are like the beam bridges, but they are supported from only one end. Option A. Cantilever bridges, B. Arch bridges, C. Suspension bridges. Correct option is option A. Cantilever bridges. Our next exercise is fill in the blanks. Number 1. The bricks that are used to make our houses are dash of clay. Correct answer is blocks. Number 2. The person who hires the laborers and workers for construction of a building is known as a dash. Answer is contractor. Number 3. The first part of a building that is constructed is the dash. Answer is foundation. Number 4. A dash completes all the sanitary fittings and water pipes. Answer is plumber. Number 5. Dash bridges are constructed on busy waterways. Correct answer is movable. Our next exercise is write T for true or F for false. Number 1. The person who plans how a building is to be constructed is known as a mason. That is false. Number 2. Electricians are brought in to lay the water pipes. That is false. Number 3. All bridges are made for crossing water bodies only. That is false. Number 4. Arch bridges are stronger than beam bridges. That is true. Number 5. A really simple bridge can be built by placing a large tree trunk over a small stream. That is true. With this, we completed our EVS portions. I hope you understood today's class. Children, read this chapter 2 or 3 times and study the question answers.